There is a formidable new entrant into the team of contestants to the governorship race of Lord Lugard House in Lokoja, Kogi State. He is a kind, passionate, go-getter and an achiever, a philanthropist, a father, and a man after God's heart. He is Akubo Adegbe, a man who has signified his interest to contest the 2015 governorship election in Kogi State under the Labour Party banner. Akubo Adegbe formally submitted the letter of intent for his candidacy to the national chairman of the Labour Party, Alhaji Abdul Qadir Abdul Salam, at the party's secretariat in Abuja.
This is my letter of intent.
I hand over our nomination form to Honorable Akubo for onward filling and return.
Since the creation of Kogi State 25 years ago, and after 16 years of democracy, he said no meaningful development has been recorded. Hence, the need for the 1.3 million eligible voters in the state to vote in the preferred man, Akubo Adegbe.
What has happened in the past 16 years in Kogi State is the fact that the people have not had the choice of the right person to vote for. If you look at what happened in the last election, people voted the individuals rather than the party. What we intend to sell is our candidature and what we intend to do. 1.3 million people are registered to vote in Kogi State. Out of that, the political parties in Kogi State over the years have only managed about 400,000 votes. What that means, there's a great number of Kogi people that have not voted because they just don't know who to vote for. Because the same set of people have contested the election for the past 16 years. And what we are saying is, enough of that. We need to move from a lack of ideas, from our aging political population, to people like me that are vibrant, have something to offer the people.
He also speaks on his chances in the election under the Labour Party banner.
The challenge we've had with leadership in Kogi is that, one, people were never prepared for leadership. Thrust upon them, they didn't have a plan. Secondly, our leaders have not been sincere with the Kogi people. Again, it is evident in the many projects that private sector organizations bring to Kogi State, including some that I have brought myself, that never sees the light of the day because the people that have governed the state this number of years don't just understand what the concept of development is. What we need to change, first and foremost, is that we're coming with a government of responsibility and creativity. So say, look, we're not coming because somebody has anointed us to come, because that's another problem we have. Because if somebody anoints you to be governor, you will do the person's bidding. We want to form an inclusive government where it is the people that determines if we win. Not who brought him, or will they give him? No. We want to be responsible to the people. We have the capacity to develop world-class infrastructure that is commercially viable. The good thing is I'm prepared for this. I have the education to do this. I have the passion to do this. I have the integrity to do this. And I do not have the baggage that everybody that has been governor before now has had. I will not, like many others have done, submit to a godfather, but I will submit to the people.
Receiving the aspirant's letter of intent, National Chairman of Labour Party Alhaji Abdul Qadir Abdul Salam expressed optimism that the party will win Kogi polls and also called on the aspirants to work closely with women and youth in achieving this goal.
With the hope and expectation that we shall succeed. And when we succeed, he will not run away, like Nigerian politicians do. He will not run away. I want to stress that we have received your letter of intent, and I will hand over the nomination form to you to be filled within the shortest time and return to us.
Behind the success of a man, there is always a woman, and Mrs. Adegbe is on ground to support her husband all the way.
I'm supporting him from the home front. I mean, that's primary, ensuring that he is sound. He has a sound mind to be able to do that which he has set out to do, and then support him all the way, affirm him in every way I can. But going beyond that, I also intend to work with the various women and youth groups in the state to, one, educate them as to the strength or the power of their votes, to help them understand that their lives go beyond that stipend politicians hand to them just to get them to stand in the sun and vote. If they've done that for 16 years and they've successfully mortgaged their welfare for 16 years, over 2,500 naira, then it is time they began to think differently. So on my part, I'm working with some other groups of women who also believe that it is time to produce the Kogi state that we've all dreamt of.
Given the opportunity to Akubo Adegbe to lead Kogi State as governor and working hand in hand with women and youths in the state, the confluent state of the people's dreams may just be on the way to being actualized. Josephine Bitrus, DTN News Break.